guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel, if you didn't know. Today's video is gonna be something that you guys definitely wanted from me. I've gotten so many comments about it, so I am here to deliver. Today's video is gonna be all about pre-made fans, how to store them, where to store them, and basically how to make sure your sets are going okay while using pre-made fans. So let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about why we need pre-made fans. So I think there's like a huge debate on whether or not pre-made fans are good to use or not good to use. And I personally do recommend them for a lot of beginners, especially if you're trying to move a little bit faster. If you're trying to learn, I think pre-made fans are amazing. And when I say pre-made fans, I don't necessarily just talk about the pre-made fans that you buy. I'm talking about pro-made fans, basically fans that you are pre-making. I highly believe in pre-made fans that you make, so pro-made fans. The reason being is because you win in every situation. You get to practice, you're able to kind of move faster because you already have them made, so you're not fanning while you're lashing. And honestly, it's a great way to build your skill level and actually grow as you're practicing and making these pre-made fans, because you're able to actually make sure that each pre-made fan is the way you want it to be. Sometimes when you're lashing in the actual set and you're kind of working with your clients, what happens is when you're lashing and making those fans, they might not all be perfect because you don't necessarily have time to fix them at each stage. But when you're doing them beforehand and you're kind of doing it on your own time, you're able to ensure that each fan is exactly the way you want it and you're putting out work that you're super proud of. So that's why I strongly believe in pro-made fans, especially as a beginner, especially when you're learning, growing. It is an amazing tactic to practice. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, why we need pro-made fans and what we use them for, I want to talk to you guys all about how to store them and basically how to make sure that you're getting the most efficiency out of storing your pre-made fans. So first things first, you want to make sure that when you are doing this, you have very small containers, because if they're too big, they can get lost and you might mix them up. But if you keep them small, you're able to kind of organize yourself a little bit better. So when I'm talking about small containers, I actually went onto Amazon and purchased them for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So these are what I'm talking about. These little, okay. These are what I'm talking about. These little containers here, I got these off of Amazon. I will put the link in the description, and this is the ad right here. This is what it looks like. They are 24 little small storage containers. It was on Amazon.ca because I am in Canada. So it was $20 Canadian, but I will put the US link in here as well. But these are perfect. They're tiny little containers where you can store a ton of pre-made fans in them. And all you have to do is label the top and you'll be able to kind of sift through them very easily. And they're super small and stackable, so you can totally keep them in your cart. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you guys through exactly how to set up these little containers so that way you're able to go ahead, store your pre-mades and be able to kind of get through them really quickly. So first things first, you're gonna need a Sharpie or a marker of some sort. Then you're actually gonna need a label of some sort, because realistically, I know not everybody has labels in their home, but what you can do is grab the little labels, like the small labels that you can put on files and things like that, or you could just get some tape and a paper and call it a day. So we have our label maker. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull some of that out. So obviously this is too large, so I'm gonna grab some scissors and literally just gonna cut it in half. So I'm gonna peel this off, and then I'm gonna take the cover, make sure it's facing me, and then let's put 0.03 C 12 mil. So then I have my label on there. I know exactly what's in there, and then I can easily just grab my fans, store them in here, and I know they're good to go. And then I can even put these in my cart and just stack them and then go through them when I'm doing my clients. So that's literally how I would store them. I think this is the easiest way to do it. And it's really organized, because you still want to make sure that you're keeping yourself organized, especially when you're actually making the fans and putting them aside. If you put them all over or too big of containers, you do tend to get a little unorganized. It gets a little hard and it gets a little bit messier when you're trying to actually use them for your client. And it might not be as efficient than making the actual fans on your client. So you wanna make sure that you're saving time while you're doing this, because that's the whole point, it's a time saver. So make sure that you're doing it where you can keep yourself organized. So this one was all about storing the pre-made fans that you've already made. If you guys are interested in how I personally make my PREMADE fan lashes, let me know in the comments below. Comment if you guys wanna see a video on that, and I will do that next. So don't forget, let me know if you actually want it and I will do it. So go ahead in the comments right now, let me know. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I hope that this helped in terms of trying to figure out how to store your pre-made fans. This is super helpful. I think that this is the best way to do it. There's a ton of different containers you can get. These are the ones that I recommended because I found them on Amazon and I thought it was a good price. It was a nice amount that you get in the actual package, and they're super easy to kind of stick wherever you need to stick them. So definitely recommend these. If you go to the dollar store or like the container store, I'm sure you can find a lot of different variations. But yeah, so if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with something new next time. Bye.